These five factors at play and the current geopolitical macroeconomic.
Well, I think the most important thing they have to understand is how to diversify their okay, because markets, if you have a bad market, if you have bad economy, bonds go up and stocks go down and so on, so you can create a balanced portfolio. I don't want to digress into that too much because that would take too much time. But I also have to encourage them to think about the nature of the problem that we have and a question of how their portfolio is diversified for the value of money. We're in a situation now where money is debt and debt is money. What I mean by that is if you have money, you're storing it in the form of a debt instrument, and a debt instrument is a promise from somebody to give you money. And when we have too much debt and the supply demand that we're talking about, there's a high likelihood of the devaluation of money. And that's not just American money, that is most money, because countries are in similar positions and they don't want to get uncompetitive by having uncompetitive exchange rates. So such periods of that, such as the 70s, the 1970s, or the 1930s, are periods in which one has to worry about the value of money. That's why gold is going up so much.
Right.
Okay, because, and reserve.
And that's why you give your grandchildren gold every year.
Gold coins,
Gold coins every year, and you have them take a look and measure it against the value of their toys, right?
Well, yeah, I give them a gold coin every year. For their birthday and then for Christmas. And then, so then over a period of time, they get to see that everything else disappears and the gold coin remains. But that gold coin can't be spent until in sometime in their life when there's an emergency need for that. Okay, so gold is an effective storehold of wealth, and it also is an effective diversifier to a portfolio. A normal, efficient portfolio should have somewhere in the vicinity between 10 and 15% in it as an effective diversifier for that value of money. Most portfolios don't. I'm not here to provide investment advice.